Hello, you're listening to Barak and Ray Have Nothing to Say. Today is Thursday, the 28th of May, and it is 2:13.
That's good.
And I'm joined by Ray Badran, who's back from
Hey, man.
Australia, and he's brought the weather with him.
The weather with me, but I've been back for a little bit. I think I'm back last episode, but yeah,
Well,
yeah,
you
it's good to be
you
back.
posted the weather, and it's arrived.
I posted, yeah, there's a bit of a delay like that. But yeah, there was a bit of delay with me logging on to this link to record this bit today. We have a link that we have to go to, each of us, to record this, right? Sent by our producer, Will. Or Hugh. Sorry, I got used to calling him Will because he goes under a pseudonym sometimes. Anyway, don't worry about that. But anyway, I couldn't find our podcast, this links, and I ended up accidentally Googling our podcast, right? Barak and Ray Have Nothing to Say, and I've never Googled it before. And last week I told a story about how AI recommended me to someone. ChatGPT recommended me to someone and as a comedy show when they typed in what was funny. So, like, I'll shout out to ChatGPT. And then today it's sort of like the description of the episode's good. Like of the podcast, it says Barak and Ray Have Nothing to Say is a comedy podcast hosted by comedians Barak and Ray Badran. The premise is a massive marathon challenge. The duo recorded 24 podcasts back to back with 24 different guests, all in a 24-hour period. And then it says, for a quick look at the chaos of recording a brand new guest every single hour around the clock. And then it's got a link there. I don't know what that is. But then it's got episode format. Instead of taking long breaks, the podcast was engineered as a continuous 24-hour recording session. Each episode corresponds directly to the hour of day the guest was interviewed. That's pretty good. Like, you know, this is all pretty good. It makes it sound better than it is, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But then it's got a notable guests and schedule. And this is a bit random, this one. This is quite funny, but it's just got 12 a.m. Sam Campbell, 3 a.m. Erica Earl. She's got to be happy about making that list. This list. Freddie Meredith, Ed Gamble, 4 p.m. Holly Byrne, 5 p.m. Jack Barry. They're our notable guests for ChatGPT or for AI. But then here's the part that annoys me. At the very end, it just says, would you like to hear more about who the host Barak is? No mention of me. No, that's just not really fair there, you know?
Maybe it's because I don't say a lot, and they think, where? Do you want to know where Barak is?
Oh, that's quite good. Yeah. You've become a bit of an enigma.
Yeah. It's like, why is he there?
Yeah, I can't remember who called us it, or if it was...
Did you carry on?
Did I carry on what?
What did it say about me?
Oh, I didn't want to. I was too angry to carry on. I didn't want to know any more about you.
Maybe all the description would be about your achievements, and they've just got the name wrong.
That's quite true. But yeah, how have you been? How's your week going? In the summertime, this is the intro for Johnny White Really Really's episode. But yeah, how's your week been anyway?
My week, I can never, when it's this hot, I cannot remember any. Like, I don't remember. Like, I never thought. I thought the sun. You're probably more used to this. I thought the sun was supposed to energize you, but like, I've been quite enjoying it. But I had a nap the other day, and I've never had a nap in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't the kind of person that could. I'm not that relaxed to be able to just take a break in the middle of the day.
I'm all about taking a break in the middle of the day. And I've actually, since we did this podcast, we speak about best times of the day and waking up and sleeping. I sort of realized something, and I've been working on a new theory. Well, we sort of pit the morning and the evening against each other. We're like, are you a morning person? Are you an evening person? Which one are you and which one's better? And we speak about this a bit in our podcast, and I guess people do this in general. But I think we've got it all wrong. We shouldn't be pitting the morning and the evening against each other. They've both got their merits and they've both got their downsides. Mm-hmm. It's the middle of the day that we should be trying to eliminate. The middle of the day is pointless. From 11 till about 4:30 in the afternoon, that can just go, in my mind,
Really? That's when most people are usually probably making their money.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm obviously not including that as a factor in my life.
Right, yeah. But yeah, we can scrap it. Although lunch is fun.
No, lunch is a prime example of why the middle of the day sucks. It's the most boring of the meals.
Okay.
don't you think?
Yeah. Well, I always used to skip breakfast, to be honest. I was always, and I used to just binge a dinner.
Binge a
But,
dinner.
binge a dinner.
Well, this podcast is with Johnny White, really, who has sort of the same energy level as us, and sort of the same interests and tastes as us. So, it was kind of just like straight off the bat, like quite seamless in chatting about food and meal deals and stuff like that, and something that we're well versed to. So, a good guest. Topic-wise for this time, a bad guest energy-wise, you've got to say, but it's a great episode with a really funny comedian, and hope you enjoy it.
Babak and Ray have got nothing to say, and they're gonna try and say it all in one full day. Well, that's the world that we live in today, making things up, hoping and praying that all the guests are coming. We got a producer called Hugh. Didn't think about money, we're worried what we're gonna do. Babak and Ray have got nothing to say. Babak and Ray have got nothing to say. 24 episodes locked in a day, and it's Monday. Hey, you're listening to Babak and Ray Have Nothing to Say. It's the 20th episode. It's the 20th episode. Yeah, it's the 20th episode, and it's 7:01 on Monday PM.
Monday PM.
Monday PM. I got
It
that
is
bit
Monday
wrong,
PM,
but
yeah.
we've been awake for. Well, I guess I've been awake for. Plus the time I was awake before, 35 hours.
This feels like we are close to the finish line now.
We're
The
getting
20th
things done.
episode, it's feeling good. And I'm hitting a few walls myself, but I just remind myself we are almost there.
I mean, to be honest, you're holding up pretty well. It's like you've been talking. I mean, Ray's been talking solidly.
Really? I feel like there was a couple of episodes where I was like pretty out of it in the middle there, but I feel like I'm back now.
I drift, and it's dangerous now because like when I drift, I'm kind of like my eyes don't close, but I'm hard to get back. Something needs to knock on my head.
We got the pizza. Did you try your a slice of the influencer pizza?
Oh my god! Can you not call me an influencer? It's like I don't like it.
Yeah, but it would be like on their computers, like where your email would be put under. It'd be like an influencers list.
All right.
Yeah, but I guess you are influencing people. Influenced me to have a slice of their pizza, and it was pretty good. Yeah. But you didn't eat anything.
No, I had one slice of it, and I guess as I've not been eating anything, I did that wrong, and caused the scene. The chili
The chili was hot.
and
yeah,
that doesn't. But
no,
like,
it was quite hidden, like those chilies in it as well. Like I took a bite, I was like, this is spicy.
I enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
I gotta say, but like I felt like I saved that for later.
So shout out to Yard Sale. Thanks for the pizza. And thank you, Babak.
You're welcome.
Hugh, how you going, man? How you feeling?
He's going for a walk.
I'm considering a small walk in this
Stroll.
one. Yeah, just
nice.
I feel like once it's on, it's happening. This boat drives itself to a certain extent.
The moon is huge. It's like behind the house, but
It's not coming up on camera really
no, I mean,
either.
it's probably not as huge as I just got excited because it turned around.
Just some outside stuff, isn't it?
So look outside.
You can go out to the moon, have a look at that.
I'll tell you about it, I guess.
See if you can see Atlas 3. What was the comment?
31-Atlas or something.
31-Atlas, yeah.
The new one.
Yeah, it had like an Elon Musk child name vibes, like numbers and symbols and shit in it.
Also like Jacob Rees-Mogg child name vibe.
Is his hair got some sort of like symbols and
Well,
shit?
he's got a kid called Sixtus.
Oh.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
If you had to make up a name, do you have one ready to go?
Like a pseudonym.
Yeah, like
Louise Davenport.
Louise Davenport.
Yeah.
So you said that so quickly.
For yourself.
Yeah, it's something I've gone by
Okay.
for Some kind of letter writing stuff I've been doing. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I had one.
What about yourself? Sorry, yeah.
Roy Bolton, but it was pretty obvious it was me.
Yeah, I mean, I've been going. I've written a book, and I went by Bob Green.
Bob Green.
It's just like seems close, but not quite.
Oh, that's
We've all got a pseudonym.
that's what the Dice. That's the Dice Man. That's what he did.
What do you do?
Pseudonym as a philosopher, as a psychiatrist, and then made it out like an autobiography.
I think I wrote a list of names and then threw a dice and picked one.
What was?
Maybe he did.
Sorry, what was Mark Silcox's reason for his name? It was just like
He's
his.
like the guy.
It's
Yeah.
But was it his boss or?
he liked
Colleague.
the guy.
He's his first boss.
His
Yeah.
first boss.
I'm like, the guy's not here anymore, and he goes, no, he's moved somewhere else. And I said,
I mean, it's mad because you
That's
think
really good.
as you get more successful, he'll see him and go, "I recognise that guy.
imagine if
I
that
was his
happened to you.
boss.
Like,
He's now got my name."
yeah. People wouldn't believe you when you told them. You'd be like, there's this guy I used to work with. He's sort of become famous and stole my name. Like,
Genius work.
What's impressive? I mean, we're harking back to like 20 hours ago or something, but just accept it, don't you? He's Mark Silcox. Definitely not.
I've heard people call him Maroon and stuff like that.
Oh,
When you're
really?
in his family and stuff like that, it's like, oh, it's yeah.
Well, you were like that, or he's like that.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised because I'm just like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
He's not Mark
it's like
Silcox.
he's a very convincing Mark. I can't imagine another Mark Silcox. That's the thing. I know there's an original Mark Silcox, but I refuse to believe that he isn't Mark Silcox.
So speaking of low energy, I reckon we've got another very low energy guest for this one.
You'll be surprised.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Johnny can talk, but I'm riding high off the energy of Hollyburn still. That pepped me up. Rose's been great. Jack's been great. I mean, everyone's been great. And I just don't want to hit a wall again and run out of things to say. So I want to keep this momentum going. I'm feeling good, and yeah. So I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to bring on.
Okay, well let's get him out.
Let's get him out here. This guy. What do you want to say? How you know this guy?
Well, the first time, I mean, I kind of know him from some music. Like he used to be in bands, and like years ago, I think we didn't really know each other, but we must have been playing at the same time. And the first time I met him was at Sophie Hayward, one of our previous guests' daughter's birthday party. And I didn't actually know he was a comedian at the time. But he's one of my favorites. He's very clever. It's very sharp, very poetic. I'm excited to talk to him. Haven't seen him for a while. And he's in the hospitality area.
He's in the hospitality area. All right, let's bring him out. He's the one and only Johnny White. Really, really.
Did you ask a question?
Oh, no,
That
I
was
didn't
just
ask
it.
the question.
We're talking. Johnny White really is with us today. Thank you for coming on, Johnny.
Thank you for having me on.
Man, how has your day been today?
Been good, yeah. Been at work.
Nice.
I'm a receptionist.
Yeah.
I just do it as a joke, but but yeah, I've been telling people what floor to go to, taking in posts, making tea, bits of coffee. On lunchtime, I went out to Sainsbury's. What do you think I got?
Well,
Meal
I'm
deal?
getting
Meal deal, but what in the meal
Should we
deal?
guess?
Okay. I'm going to go one thing that I think
Don't tell us.
straight up. I'm going to go. Did you go to Just Snack Crisps?
I didn't get no. See, I got the I feel bad. 'cause
I
it's
think Sainsbury's meal deal might have like some savoury sides that are like I feel like at the Sainsbury's meal deal you can get sausage roll as a
You can.
as a side.
However, that isn't what I did.
Okay, pepperami.
Let me tell you that.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you this. There's different types of meal deals. Did you know that?
There's a £5.
There's an
Yeah,
exclusive
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Mate, I up the levels.
Oh, you up the levels.
Sorry.
You can notice. Well, I've definitely noticed this with the Tesco one, right? This is because you got the regular Tesco meal deal,
Yeah.
you got the Tesco Finest meal deal, and I don't know if Sainsbury's doing the same thing. But I noticed a few differences, right? One difference between the Tesco, the wrapping. The wrapping in the Tesco Finest, you get a little bag.
Oh, you get a little, yeah, with a
What do
little
you get?
window.
What
in
do you
it.
get it with Sainsbury's? You getting the little bag
You
or
get
not?
a little bag. However, I didn't get a sandwich.
Okay.
See, this is, I mean,
Sushi.
Well,
sort of, in a way, yes. I mean, it was. Yeah, basically, it was, I think.
What was it? It's sushi.
It was Yo Sushi branded item.
Oh, okay. The sort of wrap thing.
Not the wrap. No.
like a bao bun thing.
Not a bao bun. No.
Hang on, what else is your sushi doing? Sainsbury's?
And it's kind of sushi. Pokeball.
Pokeball, yes, yeah,
there you
wow!
go.
I can't believe you got that. That's great. Okay.
Drink. Are we talking like? Are you maximising value for money with your drink here?
I don't know. Is the answer to that one?
Oh, so it's
I
no
wish
flavour.
that I was.
It's not coconut water.
Not coconut water. Oh yeah, it should have been.
It's not coconut water. It's not even. It's
Iced
not even a fancy
latte.
juice. I reckon it's just he's gone on taste here.
Can I give you
Starbucks.
a clue? A word clue.
Yes, please.
It is a drink that crumbles.
God, I'm saying you're talking to people who've been awake for like a drink that crumbles.
It's a bit of wordplay involved there.
You say like breakaway, but that's a.
That's why the cookie crumbles. Violet crumble.
I'm
Is
going
that
to
a
give you
thing?
20 more seconds in my head.
Violet crumble.
Violet crumble? Violet crumble.
Oh, that's not a chocolate. It's a
It's a
chocolate.
drink. That's talking about a drink, though.
Yeah, but it's a chocolate bar in Australia. And I'm thinking, could it be a chocolate milk? Could it be? I'm just.
Oh,
listing things
Violet
as
crumble. That's an
Yeah.
amazing name for a chocolate bar.
I think you'd have like there's sort of there might be an equivalent, and it's been rebranded a different name here.
Wow.
Something, yeah.
Mars bar. Is it a Mars bar?
I feel like I'm doing a cryptic crossword.
It is a bit of. That's also what I've been doing today, is writing cryptic
Okay.
crossword clues.
You've been writing them.
Al from Sheeps commissions me to write them based on his specifications.
Really? For who?
For him to solve.
Just for him?
Just for
Oh
him.
my God, you guys are so intelligent.
I don't know if they're that great clues, but I just really like writing them.
Yeah, but this one's good.
This isn't really good. This is just a bit of wordplay. I'll tell you. Shall I tell you?
I just feel
So
like-
thinking, what's the crumble? What
Can we
kind of thing?
have another clue? Oh,
Okay,
Oh, is it something to do with the crunchy?
it's not something to do with the country. This is a drink.
Yeah.
So it's a crumble, and okay, I'll give you a clue. You can find them at the bottom of your garden if you're into that sort of thing.
Nettle, apple.
Bottom
Oh,
of the garden,
apple.
mushroom.
Oh, it's the
Mushroom.
It's the apple. What's
Not
the brand?
mushrooms. It's not
apple.
apples, but that's
Capella.
thinking that. That's using with this.
Well, I'm watching him.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well.
It's apple.
What else?
and
What other crumbles do you get? What other
elderflower.
type of crumbles?
Oh, rhubarb. Oh, it's the Corsten Press.
It is. Yeah. The fizzy rhubarb drink.
Where did the crumble come into
Apple.
that?
Because you know rhubarb crumble. So that's giving you a bit of a
It's apple and
clue.
rhubarb.
I was trying to give you a bit of a clue.
Is it apple and rhubarb or just rhubarb?
Well, I think you can get apple and rhubarb, or just rhubarb.
Right.
There's your three options.
Pokeball, rhubarb. Is that?
And I got a snack as well.
And snack wasn't
Oh, the
pepperoni.
snack. And
No.
it wasn't sushi. It
No.
wasn't crisp.
What goes with a Pokeball?
I'm gonna go
Scotch
with a
egg.
chocolate bar.
Scotch egg
Whoa.
doesn't really go with a Pokeball. but-
Talking about Scotch eggs earlier.
And meal deals. It's
yeah.
all come back through
Yeah.
full circle.
Yeah.
So that's what I had. What did you guys have?
We had the yard sale pizza.
Just now? Just now? Though. What about for your lunch?
So we got some Leon earlier on.
I only had 2 bananas.
And we had some snacks, and yeah, so we've kind of like, these Haribos
What would you say your nightmare breakfast was
in general.
in general? It has to be within the bounds of reality.
Oh, I'm rethinking breakfast. I'm rethinking.
Yeah,
I'm
the night was-
rethinking breakfast because I had some dietary issues.
Okay, fair enough.
Never had them before in my life.
I mean, okay, maybe you don't
I know.
wanna
I
go
can
into-
tell you because it's all done now. I actually had a hernia. I had my stomach popped out of my abdomen. I tore
Oh,
my
my word.
abs from doing like doing like handstands.
Oh wow!
And trying
Are
to.
you doing handstands in celebration of winning table tennis matches?
I was doing, and I think this is how I did it. And then and anyway, a while before I got this operation, and my lower intestines is sort of sticking out of my abdomen. Like sometimes you could push it in, but it would stick out. So it was super sensitive,
Oh my word!
very sensitive. So
You couldn't upset it.
I couldn't upset
Gotta
it,
keep
and
it happy.
I never had an upset stomach. I could do whatever I want, eat whatever. I never in my life, and all I would do is skip a meal and have a herbal tea, and I'd be fine. And now, so my theory came. This is my theory though. Like after that, well, you can commit to eating the same thing for breakfast. You can't really do that for dinner.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
your brain can kind of doesn't want to think too much in the morning. Can do the same thing. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
kind of commit to a routine for breakfast, but for
Yeah.
dinner.
No,
you
that
don't
would
want to. You
present
don't.
too much of a depressing
And
life.
it says too much. So when you say your most depressing breakfast,
Nightmare
nightmare breakfast, I've actually been thinking about this a bit, and I've sort of, I mean, I'm happy with a healthy breakfast now because I've kind of gotten used
Yeah.
to doing that and being able to have.
Yeah.
I feel
have
like you'd
the-
always have had a healthy breakfast.
No, but like I you know, I love like going to like waffles and bacon and maple syrup. I love those kind of things, and I love like a big breakfast like with eggs and
what have
everything. But I'm not. But I guess it is an age thing as well, and that. But like you just kind of it's a bit much in the mornings, I guess.
What's that?
It's like
Eggs.
the big breakfast, and I would say maybe eggs as well. And that is like just that's a kind of thing that's like
So what is it? What now? What are you
what's the
having now?
answer?
I'm my nightmare. I'm having a healthy breakfast.
Is that
now.
are you having your nightmare breakfast?
No,
currently?
but it's kind of become a nice thing that I've done
Okay,
that
yeah,
I've
yeah.
committed to.
And what is it?
and-
What's on the menu?
Oh, it's pretty healthy. And it's like that.
But this doesn't sound like your nightmare breakfast.
Well, it was
Oh,
my
was
nightmare
it?
breakfast,
And it's
but
become-
I've become quite
That's
like.
good. That's just goes to show how things can
And
change.
I guess I prefaced it by saying like
That
it's
is
not
called
too
growing
bad. It's not too bad in the morning. But if this happened at night, like I love, you know, obviously all we
You
do
want
is
a
talk
waffle?
about food, and all I do is try new things. Like you know, and so I want to, to have the same thing for dinner would be so depressing. But breakfast. It's like you may as well do your work then that you
Yeah.
need to do. Take all the stuff that you need to do. Then it's a bit of fun time for the rest of it.
Is it yogurt? But is it yogurt?
It is coconut yogurt with granola, with coconut flakes, chia seeds, pumpkin
Ooh.
seeds, some seed mix on top, and then some like honey and maybe some fruit as well.
That
if
sounds
that's
nice.
It's nice, but it's like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's as healthy as you get, sort of thing. You know, what would be your nightmare breakfast?
Nightmare breakfast: roasted mushrooms and a raspberry tea to drink. So yeah.
Why? What? Both those things individually you don't like?
No, I don't like them individually. And the combination would send me into the stratosphere of unhappiness.
Probably just go chicken vindaloo.
Oh yes, but that is a bit of a nightmare.
That's a nightmare breakfast.
Yeah.
You're not ready for that kind of activity.
My friend Colin said Weetabix with not enough milk is his nightmare
But
breakfast.
sometimes I don't mind it. I don't mind a slightly firm Weetabix.
You know?
That sounded. All right.
I like them mushy as all hell, personally.
I mean, I used to just skip breakfast. I had no respect for breakfast. I'd always just be trying to binge a lunch or dinner and just sort of like go as far as I could to justify it. I realise now that isn't
not the
necessarily
move.
a healthy
No.
way of being.
So what about these days? What's on the
These
menu?
days, it's like I started getting into crumpets.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice.
Well,
That's crazy. You just went. You just went to item 17 on the menu at breakfast. You know, you didn't even start at the. No, it's just
Are they
it's like.
bad?
No,
No,
they're
it's
nice.
just
I love
they're
them.
lovely, but it's just
What'd you put
they're
on it?
rarer. They're rarer to have for like.
At the moment, we've been putting peanut butter and jam.
Oh, that's wonderful. Cheese as well is nice as on crumpets.
Yeah, I
Crumpets
heard.
are delicious actually.
also-
But I never. I don't. They're too much of a. I like them too much to associate them with breakfast. So that sounds weird, doesn't it?
The problem with, like-
it's just like you put them in toast, it's done. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't understand what they are. I still can't work. I
It's
understand
like,
it's some kind of bread.
Bread
but,
with some sort
Rubber.
of chemical sprayed on.
but also, I've been doing quite a lot of porridge, which I never used to do. But again, with peanut butter and jam, like some kind.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good.
Yeah.
That sounds divine.
Keeps you going.
In Australia, do they have what do you have of the full English? The type?
Yeah, it's all like.
Is it called a full Australian?
We're colonised. No, it's all that. But then everything's been modernised and made a little bit healthier. So like, where you kind of got the fry ups with all the trim, like that wouldn't really. It's more your roasted mushrooms and your avocado with your egg and the toast and that. But like. The calf breakfast of getting like 5 slices of toast and the chips and like everything on there. No, that doesn't exist, and I dare say you're not going to get a better value for money meal in the UK.
Well, and let me ask you this: are you excited about Christmas?
Generally, I guess it's
a little about this one. This one coming up.
This one particularly.
Not particularly. Just are you excited? Are you looking forward to Christmas?
The Christmas time, I'm excited for. Christmas itself, it's okay. What about you?
Back?
As I get older, it feels like it's more complicated. I don't know.
It is quite complicated. It's a complicated time.
It's kind of a sad time. I don't want to be depressing, but I find it kind of...
yeah. It's funny because
I've got an aging family.
The experience of it I find sad quite often. However, I like it a lot in my mind.
Yeah.
It's like, but that wouldn't have that with anything else. If I didn't like, I don't know, like vodka and cranberry, little canned mixer drinks, if I didn't like them, I wouldn't think fondly of them in my head. But Christmas, the experience of it, I don't like, but I love it more than anything in the world, I think.
I know.
Really?
I've got a Christmas tattoo.
So the build up to Christmas, the build up's better than the day for you.
Oh yeah. It's all the build. It's all the build up.
It is all the build.
The 12 days. What's the song? You know the
12 days of Christmas.
Yeah, that's
not the build up.
That's just decreasing for you in happiness. You know, you're going to go as it gets closer. Yeah.
But like as a kid, that build up feels like long. It's like it feels like when school holidays start, you've got this big build up to go. I
remember I couldn't take it. I found I made a way of counting time. I counted time in my bedroom at home. I had all these jars. I don't know why I had them, and I made a way of putting them on one side of the room, and I'd moved them, and it would count down days. And the way I did it made it seem like time was going quicker, and I did it to try and artificially speed up the bit between September and Christmas because I could not cope with how long it looked like. And then when it got to the 6th of December in Sheffield, around then, because it was just for my brother's birthday, the Christmas lights would go up, and I would be furious. Looking back, I was furious with the council. Yeah. But if I was like, how can they put them on this early? Because I can't cope now. Because it's too much excitement.
Prefer they went on like
24, probably like 24, because I could. And then when Christmas started, Christmas Eve was like almost too much to bear. Christmas Day, I'd be like in floods of tears by like 10 a.m, begging my mum to sort of make it stop ending. Be like
yeah. I mean,
and then it was just like pure kind of like hysteria always.
And like from memory, like it doesn't seem to happen. Like Christmas Day, like the turkey had gone in at some sort of crazy hour, and it took, I don't know, if ovens got better, it's like I feel like my mum would have put this thing in at like 5 a.m.
I feel like it was
turkey
like
10 hours.
Turkey cooking times have improved.
Now it's like, what did they do to the turkeys for like 2 hours? And it's
true.
like, what? Yeah. The whole point is it's meant to take up the entire oven. It's going to be impossible to cook anything else, and it's going to take
it's just
half
like making
day.
an oven pizza and it's done.
Yeah. I never understood why, and I don't know if that's just getting old and time feeling like it moves a lot faster.
Yeah, quite well, maybe.
When you put it this way, like I don't like as in Christmas in and this is often like English people that come to Australia, they'll love it. They'll be in love with Australia. They'll love it, and they'll be like, and they'll talk about how much they love. Like, obviously, one of the good features about Australia is the weather. So they'll talk about this
the summer Christmas,
and it comes to Christmas and it's summer, and it's also like bright, something like middle of something like hot. Like 30, 35 degrees days. And they're not cook. And it's also a new country. So like these traditions are gone.
Yeah.
So people are eating seafood and drinking beer at Christmas. And you see English people that have like fallen in love with Australia, they love it, love the weather. And that might be a primary reason why you're there. And you're thinking, well, it's really cold over in England now, and it's really hot here now, and this is good weather, and they're like, they get homesick around that time because it's ingrained in their childhood and their life, and it feels quite vacuous, I'd say, in Australia. Like
But do you like the English Chris, like the winter Christmas?
it's a novelty. It's nice, but like,
Have you been sledging?
no, I kind of only ever saw like snow in the wild for my first time here when I was here in and it was a Christmas in lockdown.
Oh wow!
I'd been to the snow once as a kid and stuff like that to like ski slopes, but I'd never
It's
seen
incredible.
snow in the wild, like on the
Could
ground.
never, if it was snowing the night before, I could never sleep to the excitement.
Yeah, but snow's like is because you want to catch it while it's all nice and white and not
That's
brown.
happened to me.
and-
That happened to me a few. I think 2 or 3 times ever where I really hit it perfect.
You got it.
And then went sledging in the evening and then realised there's a chance you're not going to go to school tomorrow. And that was like the most amazing thing when the radio was announcing what schools were closed.
Yeah,
It was
right.
like being in heaven. I was always pretending stuff when I was a kid, but I pretended. Well, I was just pretending. I used to always pretend to be ill to get out of school. Basically, I used to pretend to be ill because my dream was just to not go to school. And just before Christmas, my brother got N64 for his birthday, start of December. So I had an N64 GoldenEye just come out, Christmas tree up. It was 2 weeks before the end of the Christmas term. I said my knee hurt. It didn't hurt, but I was like, it really hurts. I can't walk on it. My mum took me to the doctor. Then the doctor said, yeah, you've got water on the knee. You've got to stay off it for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Which is, I don't know what happened. It was like I just went back
What
to the
does it
car.
mean
like,
to have water on the
I don't
knee?
really know. He's like, you got water on the knee. You got to stay off it.
But you didn't have anything wrong with you.
Do you
I
think,
don't remember it.
do you think
Maybe
the doctor was Father Christmas?
maybe it was, yeah, maybe, yeah. It was absolutely insane. So the 2 weeks before, I didn't get to go back to school until before the holidays, and I got to be in front of the TV playing N64 with the Christmas tree up, and I was like, even at that point, I was like, there's nothing's ever gonna get as good as this again.
No, I didn't.
N64 was the pinnacle of gaming, though. You know,
it's fantastic.
I never had N64, or I never played GoldenEye.
What did you have? A
I had
Dreamcast?
I guess I'm older, and I had a Mega Drive.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the thing that I remember saving.
I
up
had a Master
for.
System.
oh, Alex
That
the
was
Kid,
before,
Alex
wasn't it?
Kidd, that was before, yeah.
Paper, Scissors, Rock, Digital.
I remember, like my Mega Drive came with the Moonwalker game.
Oh yeah, that was a good game.
It was pretty good. I mean, it was a bit weird. Like you just had to press the button for a long time and then do a synchronized dance, and then all the bad guys just passed away.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember how you like,
But and then Sonic came out, and at the time it felt like the fastest thing ever. It's literally like no game has been this fast. And, like, but that one meant a lot just because I actually saved up my own pocket money for a long time.
What about the Lion King game?
The what?
The Lion King game.
I never had that.
Oh my god, that's a joy.
I had some weird games. I had Toe Jam and Earl. Remember Toe Jam and Earl?
Toe Jam and
It was like
Earl.
some aliens that just wandered about. Like it literally had nothing really. It had quite a funky soundtrack, and these two aliens just wandered about this planet, picked some stuff up, went and
That sounds quite good. Maybe
yeah, it was
I'll-
alright.
everything's like you know, you can play everything like co-op 2 players or whatever now, but like back then it was kind of more 1 player. You get the odd 2-player game, but it was like they weren't like as built like as they are now. And my younger brother, like we'd get these the Nintendo and stuff like that, and I always wanted him to like sit with me while I play, so I would give him a controller and I'd tell him that we are both controlling this thing, and he was just like sit there and he would play, and I would just play for hours, and and I'd just have to give him a compliment every now and then to go, man, we did it, and he was
That's
like,
sweet.
yes, he was so happy, and I just like made him pretend that he was playing a game for
Did you ever
ages.
find out he was?
I think he became older and went to his friends. He's like, yeah, I'll kick your ass at these games. And his character's just running into the walls. He's like, no, I don't know if he ever found out.
He must have been loving it. But that's a wonderful. I mean, that problem doesn't face kids as much these days, I suppose. But if I would give that advice to kids with a younger sibling in order to make it that they could play games endlessly, just to say, oh, you know, you are helping me if you do.
Oh, that's quite nice that you see it as a sweet thing, because I always kind of saw it as like
man, I
You
was
just
like,
didn't want to give up.
I was I was psychologically manipulative. Like,
Oh no, because he didn't.
bro-
Because what's the literally what's the harm?
yeah, and
Apart
yeah.
from he might not get as good at Sonic. or
And
whatever.
he was young. He was too young to even play it, really.
Yeah,
so
Giving
yeah.
him an inflated sense of confidence.
Yeah. But you
yeah.
did remind me of when you said you changed the times. I did this when I was a kid. My older brother was coming for like a family lunch. It's like a whole, all like the extended family was coming down. And my older brother, I was like really young, and I used to wake up really early. And my older brother would come home like extremely late, early hours in the morning, like 5 in the morning or something like that. And I'd woke him up at like 7 in the morning, and he was like, "No, don't come back." He goes, "You can come back and wake me up at 10 o'clock." And I was like, 10 o'clock? And like, so I'm walking around my house and no one's awake, and it's like 7 in the morning. So what I decided to do, and I got this off an episode of DuckTales when I was a kid. I remember they wanted their pocket money early, so they changed all the calendars. So I changed all the clocks in my house forward 2 hours from 8 till 10. Like I waited till like 8, I just got until 10, and I changed every single one. And I changed his watch on his hand while he was asleep. I remember doing it, right? Like, he was like, and I was just like changing it on his hand. And then like, so I changed, and then he I can't remember how, like, what happened with my mum and stuff like that. But all of a sudden, they start looking at the time. They're like, "Oh, look, you look at the time. Everyone's coming soon. I've got to get cooking." So she starts cooking everything, right? And I, this meantime, I'm waking up my older brother. I'm like, "Come on, we're going to play Nintendo. Come on, you come with me." And he's like, "Oh, is it 10? I'm like, what's going on?" So he comes down, and then my mum's like a couple hours later, "Come on, everyone, the table's set." And she's just on the phone in the kitchen, like, "Where are you? Where is everyone? Why aren't they here yet?" And everyone's sitting around, and I'd sort of forgotten that I'd changed, and I'm like, "I've changed all the clocks." And my family were
Did you
like,
come
"What?"
clean?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
but they were in disbelief. I'm like, "Yeah, this whole thing. I've changed all-"
How long did you get away with it?
We had like a few hours. My older brother's awake, yeah, but my mum had cooked all the food
Were
and
they
was all
so
sitting out.
impressed by the
That's your nightmare
ingenuity that were they so impressed by the sort of skill involved that they weren't as annoyed as they might have been? Or were they-
Yeah, I think maybe less impressed, more amazed that like I'd done. Not impressed with the skill, but like amazed that someone would have done this anyway. In shock.
I mean, like when I was, because my brother's like 8 years younger than me. When I was like a teenager, I had like, do you remember the old sort of Spectrum, like 48K, which had like an additional
Oh,
cassette?
yeah.
You had to attach a cassette thing to load up cassette games.
I used to love those
no.
cassette
Yeah,
games.
and it's like old Spectrum things, so like rubber keys. And I'd go and like, you know, it'd take like 8 minutes to load a game up. And I'd go downstairs to get a drink and come back, and my brother's like 4. It's like, cut the wires with some pliers. And it's like, how does he know? Where did he get pliers? It's just like you come back and you think it's ready to play. And it's like, those 8 minutes seem like such a long time. Like, such a commitment to load this thing up. And you just have to kind of be impressed because this kid's found the tool and he actually knows what to do with it. He's just used it correctly. I don't know why he's done it. And it's so final. Like now I'm old enough to realize you can probably just get the lead again. At the time it's like, put it in the bin. Computer's broken.
No, but there was a bit of like, you know, you couldn't pause the games. You couldn't save the games. So I remember we would like pause a game for like a day or something like that. Yeah, a day. And like I'd put like a sheet over like, it would be in like the other TV in the background. I'd put like a sheet over the like thing. Be like, "Do not touch it, Mum. No one go in there." And then I'd pull it out or some shit and I'd like cry for 2 days. Be like, "We're never going to get to that level again." Like, fuck my life.
What sort of questions do you ask this Magic 8 Ball? I can't think of.
I guess it's
Something for the future.
Like, will I go to space or something? No.
If that's what you want to know.
Okay, will I go to space?
It's quite hard to read.
Can't say now. Can't say now.
It's
That's
quite accurate. I have to say, but it's kind of accurate, like because
I mean,
there's a
that's very
chance
accurate
that
as
we
well.
will all go to space,
Yeah.
and there's a chance that we won't.
How will I sleep well for the rest of my life starting now? Good. Prospect good.
Wow.
Perfect. Sorted. I've been sleeping badly.
Have you?
This is a real
This sleep's-
stroke of luck.
Sleep's come up a lot.
Sleep's come up a
but I
lot
mean,
on
we
this.
haven't slept.
Oh
that's
yeah,
why.
you've been sleeping badly.
But my brother's is like has problems sleeping, and then when I go stay at his house, I have some of the best night's sleep in my life. And
Like
then
showing off.
And I realise, well, I
Pro
realise
sleeping.
I'm
Well, if people
like,
just go fall asleep. You said it before. You can fall asleep in 5 minutes.
I can, but my
Do you use the technique?
I can sleep very easily. Like I can, falling asleep is not a problem. Waking up's the problem. I wake up at like extremely early hours,
yeah.
but I fall asleep very. But sleep.
It's blinking. That's why it's not sleeping.
I know. I hit REM. I'm going to sleep, but my brother's house, he has like a lot of sleep problems, so he does this. This is the big one: cold and dark, and the cold is like the big one of it, and it sinks my sleep like maybe 10% better, sort of thing.
What if it's colder in the room?
Much better, and that's why like you don't want to get out of the blanket and the sheets in the
There's
morning.
like-
it's like cold and dark is the number
There's
one.
like an industrial fan in my room. That in the summer it's quite helpful, but I've left it. I've got used to just having it on, even now, because I think it does help.
Yeah, cold. You want it like cold and dark, and then you want
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
so
Let's
bad.
get
when,
Sleep.
when you're having your coffee. I mean, I've done everything to try optimize it now in a real wanky way because I sort of I had a bit of an insomnia period that was making me go insane. It can actually make you go crazy
Yeah.
because I was waking up at 3 a.m. every morning. And
I
started
wake
going,
up-
Somebody's telling you that I've not slept for like 35 hours.
I wake up, go to for a wee in the night, and then when I get back into bed, I'm like become really aware of my heartbeat. Like I can hear it, and it stresses me out. And I feel like I'm living heartbeat to heartbeat, and I get stressed about that.
That can be stressful.
Yeah, and then I'm like, no, but it's ridiculous. But then I can't. And then I'm just like, my mind's sort of racing, and then I like worry that I always worry I'm going to wake up Zoe as well, because I do often wake up Zoe,
Right.
and then she can't sleep either, and then it's like both of us can't sleep. So it's like a bit. There's like quite a lot of like I feel quite a lot of tension at night.
I think it gets worse. It's like, you
Yeah.
know, that tension's making it worse and stuff like that.
Sometimes there was a point when I can still do this. I don't know, just because the spider's not there doesn't mean I can't do it. But I used to think I called it night school, but it's just I would go into the sitting room and turn on this small light and watch Netflix. There was a spider that used to be out on the other side of the window, and I'd be like, I was thinking he was sort of like hanging out with me.
At night school.
Night school, and watch like the American Office or whatever, or Peep Show. But then that spider went away, or I don't know. Either way, he might have died. But
I saw there's a room in like Scandinavia that is completely silent. Like it's like and if you go in there, people can't like last like a minute in there because like they can hear.
That's it.
You can hear
I've got
everything.
quite,
You can hear like all the gurgling and everything.
Oh, I don't
you
want
can
any
hear
gurgling.
like
What's the use of this room?
there's no use of it. It's just like we don't realise how
prank.
you think that you've been in silence and that you haven't even been anywhere close to it until you go there, and then you're like, wow, I can hear everything that's going on in my
I've
body.
got
wanna hear.
tinnitus as well from my Walkman when I was a kid, I think.
Oh, really?
And drumming.
What, all this time?
I always had tinnitus ever since I was a child,
Right.
and but I can hear that, especially in the countryside. That's crazy.
Oh, is that what that guy has in that movie, that Edgar Wright movie with the music?
The Sound of Metal.
Baby Driver.
Oh, Baby Driver. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I never saw Baby Driver.
I haven't seen
But the
it
whole
either.
it's
just
kind of like a
ringing in your
6,
ear that
7 out of
sort
10. But the whole thing set to a side. It's like a 7 out of 10 action film. Good movie for night school. Like
that'd be good for night
It's a good
school.
night school movie, you know. It is like the whole movie set to a soundtrack because he always has to have he always puts his headphones on and
Yeah.
has music on, and that's
Ah.
that. But,
Okay. Yeah, maybe, yeah. But yeah, no, the sleeping's a bit of it. And I get a lot of bad dreams. Quite a bit nightmare guy.
Really.
Nightmare, yeah. A lot
I'm
of,
just not good. Yeah.
I'm always having nightmares.
I always do.
and Zoe saves me from them. She'll like wake me up when she hears because I'm like, ah.
I can't remember my dreams. I haven't had a dream for like 8.
I think
Yeah.
I was taking those mushrooms, and then I kind of like, I feel like I had this very vivid sort of alien invasion sort of war dream that I wrote down because I woke up and I don't know where my phone is, but I actually wrote all the bits down. But all I know is that the feeling of impending, you know, when you're running around and think, this is all fucked, they're just gonna blow me up. It's things are happening, and it's like I'm running around, but like I'm powerless to this. And it's like the feeling of it was so strong that I'm like, well, I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow.
And but that could have been the mushrooms.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, 'cause I don't have like I don't usually remember. I remember the feeling, but I don't remember the actual details.
I always remember my dreams, especially because the ones when I go back into sleep, they're always like very vivid, kind of half lucid, like, and just a bit much. And it's like, oh, I'm just trying to sleep, man.
Are you aware, like when you're having them? Are you aware? Because I always feel like I'm in control of this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing it. Like,
I feel a lot of them I am doing stuff, but
and then you wake yourself up just at the bit where it's like too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's too, but it's like it's supposed to be restful. That's the sleep era. It's not supposed to be this like really emotionally sheer and complicated experience where you're sort of considering death and sadness and all this crazy accelerated thoughts and confusion and why can't it just be nice? Why
This is why I basically go to bed with like my phone and my laptop. It's like the blue lights everywhere. Like the total opposite because I just don't know what will happen if I turn everything off.
Well, I was having in COVID.
Chef running.
Well, in COVID, I was having like I got insomnia and waking up to the point of like having a mental breakdown. Like it was like affecting me physically, and I was like sort of waking up. I mean, embarrassed to say, at some points crying because I was so like I hadn't had any sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was going crazy. Like I was actually going crazy. You know that movie, The Machinist with Christian Bale?
Oh, yeah.
Sort of feel like that, walking around in the dark by myself and just going crazy. And it was COVID, and we were locked in here, and Australia was open, so it was psychologically a tough time for me. And I just moved to, and so at the end of that. I had a breakup. This comes back down to your marriage thing before. When you asked me how to story, this is the story. I guess I had a breakup, and I went to a yoga school in Spain, in Tenerife, where I did yoga every day, all day, every day.
24-hour yoga people.
Almost 24-hour yoga people. But it was sort of like I think it was from like 7 a.m, maybe even 6 a.m. till about 8:30 at night every day, and like the meals, breaks and stuff like that. But okay, so I've gone to this place, and I'm like, at this point I've been like chain smoking weed to sleep. I'd been like drinking quite a lot. I think smoking cigarettes as well. I'd probably have 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day. And so I went, and I'm like not doing any of this. The hardest thing with withdrawals was the coffee. Like that was migraines for like 3 days, and I couldn't get rid of it. It was like really, really hard. Like,
Are you off coffee completely now?
No. I'm back on to 5 cups a day. But but my point being is that like it's like if you get enough sunshine and exercise, you just fall asleep. So like I was having like the best night's sleep every night, just like exhausted, falling asleep naturally at about 10 o'clock and wake up at 6. And I was like, this is like, and I didn't have any mental health problems. I didn't have any like stomach problems and nausea and that. And I find
that when I walk back from work, normally I work in Euston, I walk to and from, not at the moment because I start too early, or I could do, but anyway, I always walk back. And sometimes I go like sicko mode and walk really fast, like a maniac. I always sing, it must look quite alarming, but I find when I do that, I do sleep a lot better. I think, it's true, because you get that like nice endorphin rush of, maybe that's probably what people who do actual exercise get all the time. Weirdly, I watched the film at work. I mean, I was at work, but because I'm on the reception desk, I can often just sit there, and I've got my laptop. And I watched the film Insomnia today.
Oh,
the Christopher Nolan.
That's worth a rewatch, because it's like I remember it coming out being a bit of a flop at the time, but quite promising, because it had like Al Pacino and Robin Williams,
Hilary Swank.
I guess from memory, that film's not aging, because that's on film. It's about a camera developer guy, right? Like,
No, that's 1 hour photo. But he did around. That was the same era that Robin Williams did kind of creepy roles back to back.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
This one was out. It's a remake of a Norwegian film. It's like Al Pacino. It's a crime thing where Robin Williams is another creepy guy, creepy
Is it
killer.
Christopher Nolan?
Christopher Nolan. It was a film after Memento.
and
that's
what?
in Scandinavia.
And where does it rank in the
In the great Christopher Nolan countdown.
Yeah.
I think I like it. Is my answer to that? I think I reckon it's, but I don't know. I like.
We've mentioned a lot of movies, I reckon, of a similar vibe, like The Game. I reckon that's a similar.
Oh, yeah,
we were
The
talking about The
Game.
Game on a previous episode, and I reckon it's like a 7 out of 10 90s film that kind of came and went, and it's not getting much of a.
Yeah, we were saying like you don't hear or see it ever. It doesn't play on anything.
No,
it's not
no.
streaming on anything.
But that was like
it
David
was kinda
Fincher
good.
too.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah. That's yeah. And
It was probably like 104 minutes.
I watched Funny Games. Well,
It was actually 122.
Have you seen that film? That Michael
No, I'm
Haneke
too scared
film?
to watch it.
Well,
And
I
there's
watched that
two
at work.
versions, right?
Yeah, I
you
watched
watched it
it.
at work.
Yeah. Well, no one can see what I'm watching. Well, actually, that's not
But
true.
isn't that
So,
like
it is a bit
I mean, I
disturbing.
remember when I was like,
Work's the best place for that because there's so much hustle and bustle that I'm not attending to.
But
that
if
it's
somebody-
That's not a movie. That's not for night school.
it's
You know
more
what that
like-
night
No, that is not for
but
night
if,
school.
but if somebody interrupts, like, I used to work at the Curzon Soho, and for a while there was like they'd made this job where you just sat at the top of the stairs. It was the worst. It was an easy job, but it was the worst because like we used to have like 20 years ago, all the Chinatown guys would come downstairs to this windowless bar at the basement of the Curzon and play cards and smoke when you could smoke and just sort of gamble. And it was like an illegal sort of like card playing den. So in order to stop that, the Curzon had to like stop getting all the drink money that they were getting for these people going down, and they plonked a table on the top by the stairs so that like when you bought a ticket, literally like if this is the box office, I'd be stood there and be like, can I have your ticket please? And they just literally put it in their wallet, and then I'm like, no, you have to go downstairs, I have to take it, but just to stop the sort of Chinatown gangsters going
that's
down.
a shame.
But I just read like I was getting into like Bukowski and like women, and it's so sort of crude and raw. And I'm just reading it, and then somebody will just be stood there, and I just felt like I may as well be holding like I don't know,
Razzle.
yeah. It just felt like I shouldn't be doing this in public.
Books are like, because I gave. Have you read this book? I can't even remember the author's name. Cherry. I feel like you would
got it
know.
somewhere.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like
quite
it's a
a cool
book that would. It was kind of
cover.
cool book, and they tried to
Shreds.
remake it. They tried to remake it into a movie on.
It's like a drug addict.
And Apple.
I've got it. I haven't properly
It's
read
called
it.
Cherry and Apple.
No, they tried to make it on Apple.
That's the drink that you had
as a
for your meal
movie.
deal.
And they fucked it because it was so gritty, and it's such a real true story by this guy, like ex military medic that kind of gets addicted to the drugs and then comes back to and has PTSD from the war, and it's all true, and he comes back to America and he starts robbing banks for the money, but he doesn't use a gun or whatever, and he just sort of he robs like 10 banks, and he sort of talks about it in the book, and he explains it
cool.
all and stuff like that.
And he's called Cherry.
The book's called Cherry. I
book's
can't
called Cherry,
remember
okay.
why it's called Cherry, but like
That makes more sense.
I'm reading this book and I was loving it. It was a book, and it's like a guy's never written. The style's kind of it's kind of really like just direct and blunt
Stark.
and like and just refreshingly original sort of thing that you haven't read. And so I was really getting into it. I'm getting towards the end of it, and I lose it on a train, and I buy it again. And I lose that again, right? So I'm like, all right, I've got to buy it third time. I've got to finish this book. And I buy it online without looking real quick. I'm like, I type it in, I see all the prices. I'm like, well, that one's the cheapest. I buy it. It comes that like the next day, and it's the Dutch version. Right? I'm like, fuck this. And I've got like 4 of these books now. So I haven't bought it 4. So I throw that in my... And I remember thinking like, why even take it out of the house this day?
Yeah.
But I thought, fuck it, I'll just take it. I'll give it. I don't know what I'll do. So I threw it in my bag, and I looked up a bookshop where it was at in London, and went across London to get it because I needed that day to finish it. and I went and got it
Why do you need to finish it that day?
because
Book
I was
club.
just obsessed with it. I was obsessed with like
Right.
trying to, and I get to this. I'm doing a gig that night, and I finished reading the book, and I'm like in love with it. So I'm telling people, I'm recommending this book and this and that. And Patrick Spicer is the host of this gig at Bill Murray Comedy Club, and his partner is Mickey Overman, a comedian originally from Holland. And I'm like, well, hold on a second, I've got this fucking Dutch cherry book that I've somehow taken out with me today. This is perfect. And I say to Patrick Spicer before, I said, look, would it be weird if I give? I've got this Dutch book. I've bought it. It's in my bag. Like, what a weird coincidence. I may as well give it. He goes, yeah. Why don't you? Because that'd be cool. He goes, I'd like to read it too because I'm learning Dutch, so this would be good for me. And I said, okay, cool. So I inscribe on the front, thinking it'd be quite funny to write like, hey, Mickey, happy birthday. Like, I bought you this book and stuff like that. But the inscription kind of came across quite serious, you know, like it didn't come across the joke. So she comes into this gig. I'm like, hey, Mickey, I got you a present for your birthday. And she's like, oh, like a bit weirded out that I bought her this Dutch book. And I'm like, I didn't, like, this is all just, I kind of got it by accident and I'm seeing you now here. And then I remember seeing like Patrick Spicer or something like the next time I spoke to him, and they were both kind of like a bit scared and a bit on me because the book is so violent and wrong and horrible, and I forgot about his shooting up and he's like having sex with like sex workers and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God. And it's like, I'm like, yeah, happy birthday. And I've inscribed, I bought this exactly.
I thought you were just going to ask her to tell you what happens.
No.
You've got one Dutch version to get the ending. You've read the rest of it.
Yeah,
And I
crazy.
think that's like sometimes that kind of situation makes me feel spiritual, because there was so many sliding door moments that needed to happen for me to fuck up like that. You know, like I had to lose the book that many times. I had to accidentally buy a Dutch one. I had to bring it out with me that night. I had to be on the same lineup. It had to like be her birthday. I had to do all that.
And then you have to
I'm
inscribe
thinking,
it.
I'm thinking the universe is against me. The universe is, because in my mind, I'm just doing yes man. I'm doing the right thing to do here.
Yeah.
And the universe was against me because I've now made a fool of myself when I'm trying to give away.
But that's not the point of yes,
I
man.
think you'll be proved right.
Is it?
I think history will prove you right.
The history will prove me right. Yeah. Mickey and Patrick are going to be very regretful of their ungrateful behaviour towards me in that book. What are you up to at the moment, Johnny? Apart from writing cryptid crossword clues,
For one guy.
For an audience of one. Do you know what? I'm not sure. No, I'm doing bits and bobs. I want to do another show, but I need to think of it. What would happen in it?
I mean, this won't go out for months, so you got time. For plugging here.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it by the. I don't know what
so
I'm
you can
doing.
just think of it.
I can think of it by then, I'm sure.
Is this
Okay.
for Edinburgh?
yeah.
Edinburgh, yeah, I want to do another one, but I can't think of anything.
Any
But-
gigs coming up around London?
None, I've got a gig in Ipswich.
In Ipswich.
No, actually Woodbridge, not even Ipswich. And I got another one in Norwich, both in November. So for the people of Woodbridge and Ipswich, and Woodbridge and Norwich, but, the Old Farm Derby, if these have been announced by then I'll let you know. Just message me. I'll tell you if they've got confirmed. What am I doing? I'm writing a small book, like a novella.
I did that just now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, I've been trying for a long time to get this thing finished. It's very short, but it's called The Collar Wheel.
What's your version of very short?
13,000 words.
Okay. That's
So,
fine.
yeah. How long was your one? I mean, I don't even know it counts as a novella.
I don't know.
technically.
I mean, just under 30,000.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
it's
see, there you
kinda
go.
like-
Mine is basically like a long short story.
Yeah.
I'm just calling it a novella because there won't be anything else in the book apart from it.
Right.
But yeah, and that's taken me so long to
That's
finish.
exciting.
But that would be about being at primary school.
Nice.
The experience of being at primary school, but with a few gags thrown in, and it all doesn't. And it's all trippy and doesn't really make any sense.
Right.
But anyway, that's what I'm up to. Yeah. What's going on now? What time is it? I can sense. Oh.
It's
Oh my
rough
word!
outside.
That whizzed by. I can't believe it.
That was fun.
No,
That was good. That was fun. Thank you. Thanks, man. For
thanks.
coming on the
Thank you
podcast.
guys for having me on. It's been a real pleasure, and I wish you all the best for the next for the next 5 hours.
4 hours.
4
4
hours.
hours.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, you could drive to Newcastle in that
Oh,
time.
don't, when you put it like that, it's just easier. It flows through. You play the song, we just keep going. But yeah,
We can't drive to Newcastle until after midnight.
thanks for coming on, man.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go to Tesco. Let's go to Tesco. There's a place around the block where people like to go and flock, and the shelves are fully stocked. Well, that's the Tesco way. Perusing round the aisle, you've been there for a while, 'cause these prices make